Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Funtime Crafts 24/7. I have a little project share here for you. Did a 10 card one kit for the Stamps of Life August card kit, the So Cool collection, this one here. And I'm going to share them with you. So they're all A2 in size, 4¼ by 5½. This first one here utilizes some of the ocean paper that was in the kit. I cut a piece of the pattern paper down. This starred one there is 4 by 5¼ I use the Stamps of Life Stitch Star Dies, the largest one, and cut it out of kiwi. Pop that up on some dimensionals. Used the third largest stitched tags die and cut out some more pattern paper. Popped it up on dimensionals. Used the So Cool die that came in the card kit and cut it out of ocean and then white. And the white sentiment, I actually had adhesive on the back so I could stick it down really good. I had some of this polka dotted ribbon in my stash from the Stamps of Life, this here. And then I had some little eyelash yarn in my stash as well. This stuff here. Just tied a piece around it with a little knot there and adhered them all to the base. Used some of the enamel dots that came in the kit. These here. And that finishes off this card, and I think it came out super cute. So that's the first one. Let's do this one. This one here is also using some of the pool cardstock that came in the kit. It uses some strawberry. This strawberry mat is 4 by 5¼ The pattern paper here is 3¾ by 5. And then I just hand cut this red strawberry flag out, and that is I got my ruler here. That is 2¼ by 3¾ and then I hand flagged it, and I did that to put the For You, which was a free die in the kit this month. Cut that out of pool, had some adhesive on the back, adhered it down. Used some of this polka dotted blue ribbon that was in my stash, made a bow. Utilized some of the felt little borders, stickers that came in the kit, and some enamel dots. Popped the flag up on dimensionals, and then these two are glued together, and they're popped up on dimensionals as well to add a bit of interest to that, and I thought that came out super cute. So those are the first two. I don't know if I was in frame on that one. So there you go. And this is the next one here. This utilizes some of the die cuts that were in the paper pad. And I used the actual club kit dies. And I used the intricate dies to cut out the little cherry. In the set, there is icing. I used that and cut out some brown in my stash, some chocolate brown in my stash. And then the ice cream and this dish, the sundae dish, I used the intricate die and cut those out. And then in the extras for ice cream, there was is it extras? More sundae to stamp. In the dies, there's a shadow die and an intricate die for the spoon, and I cut those out of silver foil. Used the stitched rectangles from the Stamps of Life. Cut out some of the pattern paper. I believe this is the third one, the third largest stitch die. This is the first largest. Cut out some pattern paper. Put that all on a pixie card base. Utilized some of the pink ribbon that was in the kit, tied a bow. Use the stitched dies, the smallest one. Oh, I am missing one. I knew it. Well, there's another one, and I lost it somewhere between here and making the cards. There's another smaller one than this one that I cut out some of the ocean cardstock, and then I white heat embossed Enjoy, and that Enjoy is from another ice cream set from the Stamps of Life. It is from the, not those. Where is that stamp set? Alright, it's from one of the ice cream sets. Oh, right there. It's the Sundays banana split to stamp. It's that Enjoy right there. I heat embossed it in white on the little tag. And so this panel here is popped up on dimensionals, and this one is actually glued directly to the card base. And so I went ahead and popped the edge of this one up on a dimensional and the bottom of the dish up on dimensionals to match this. And so put a little enamel dot there to cover the hole. Added some little crystal drops to the chocolate for little like sprinkles, and then added some what is that stuff called? Glossy accents. I added glossy accents to the cherry. And then I actually added these jewel drops. They're called limoncello. And I thought when they went on, they were like a really pale yellow. And I thought it would look like little nuts sprinkled on the top. And then they dried clear. So now they're just chocolate chips. But that's the third card there. Next we have, let's do this one. This is using the largest, this is a white powdered sugar base. It uses the largest scalloped rectangle from the Stamps of Life in strawberry. I used the second largest stitched rectangle from the Stamps of Life and cut out some of the pattern paper, edged it in kiwi, used the largest scalloped tag die from the Stamps of Life. Oh, everything got jumbled. It was sitting right here. Oh, right here. The largest one. Cut that out of powdered sugar, edged it in kiwi. Utilized some of the little felt border embellishments that came in the kit. In the kit also, there were some cherry dies. I used the cherry dies and cut them out of the some darker red. I think this is cranberry that I had in my stash. Used a Posca glitter pen to color up the stems. This is a little green one. Shimmered them up with a Nuvo shimmer pen. And then in my stash, I had some of the Stamps of Life green gingham ribbon. Tied a little bow and then tied the little ribbon on the top there. Put the tag up on dimensionals and then put these two up on dimensionals to give it a lot of interest there. So there's that card. Here we go, and then I can do the other one. So this is the Elegant Step Up card die set. I cut the base out of the lemon. Is that lemon? The lemonade that was in the kit. Used the layering die that is in this set, the small layering die to cut out pattern paper and the large one to cut out the pattern paper. This pink is the largest layering die there for the center, and this is out of the paper pad. I used the 4U that came in the kit that was the free die, and I just trimmed it out, but I cut it out in powdered sugar with adhesive on the back. Utilized some of the ribbon that came in the kit and just wrapped it around that and taped it on the back. Tied some of the pink ribbon that came in the kit as well and hot glued it there. Utilized some of the chipboard pieces that were in the kit as well and glued one there and some enamel dots. The cute little cherry there I shimmered up with the Nuvo shimmer pen and also did the stem in that green Posca paint pen. And that little cherry is actually from the Sundays dies, the banana split to stamp, and the little die was the perfect size for these little mini ice cream cones. And so that's the what I used, the little die right here. The little dies are what I used for the little cherries on all the mini ice cream cones. Isn't that cute? So then you pop it open, and I put a little white piece to write on there. Trimmed this. This is 5 1/4 by 1 1/2 pattern paper. Thanks is out of that card set here, and the bottom shadow die is in Pixie. The sentiment is out of powdered sugar. Popped that on dimensionals, added a chipboard there along with the same little cherry die cut, and sparkled it up and colored the stem. And I think this came out so cute. Isn't that darling? That is so darling. I love the colors in this kit. They were so cute. Okay, and so then from that, I made this one because I accidentally cut, well, I cut this out thinking that I wanted to use that instead, but I'd rather have the purple on there. So I ended up cutting another purple, and I layered these two together on top of Pixie, and these are popped up on dimensionals on top of a powdered sugar card base. Used a large layering die in this set here and cut it out of the ocean. The sweet is out of this card kit as well. Did that on Pixie and powdered sugar and popped that up on dimensionals. Used the same cherry dies that came in the card kit and then colored up, cut those out of the guava. Is it guava that's in the kit? Out of cherry. Out of cherry, there was cherry cardstock, and I punched them out of cherry and then colored the stems with the Posca paint pen. And then the leaves I added are from this die set here, which is Friends Forever leaf die set. And there are these leaves here, is what those are. And colored them up too with the Posca green paint pen. Added some enamel dots. And then I cut out a Stamps of Life border die. Oh my heavens, I got all discombobulated. Scallop border kit. This one here, just the intricate. Cut it out of powdered sugar and glued it on the edge there and one there. Popped that whole panel up on dimensionals. Hot glued some of the ribbon tied in a bow that was in the kit and the enamel dots. I think I said that already. But yeah, I left it blank inside. But isn't that cute? From a mistake off that one. I thought that actually turned out really cute. So super fun. I did that one. So let's do this one. So this is some more of the die cuts that were in the paper pad. Popped up on dimensionals. This one shimmered up with Nuvo Shimmer Pen. I put some white, Snow White crystal drops or glaze drops, Nuvo. Some of these in white. On there for little sprinkles. Added the little cherry and glossy accented that up. And thought that ended up being super cute. This is layered on top of pattern paper. And this pattern paper combined makes 4 by 5 1/4. And what I did, I cut this piece out as a whole and then diagonally cut it and layered this on top of this one, which was cut at 4 by 5 1/4 as well. And those are glued down. And I wrapped before I glued them down, I wrapped the ribbon that was in the kit with some score tape and then wrapped it around the back and just taped it on the back. Added some enamel dots in the little bow. And I thought this is all on a sunshine card base, a yellow card base. And thought this came out really cute. And yeah, pretty fun. So then these two cards are utilizing the this die set here, which is a die grid 3. So I used a layering die that's in the set and cut this one out in the cherry on a powdered sugar card base. They're both on powdered sugar card bases. This layer matte from this set is out of kiwi. Then out of the paper pad, I cut the sprinkles. And so I used the border that gets cut out for this one, and then the inside pieces on this one. And this one has I believe that's an ocean outside. And so then the ocean pieces, I layer it up with the sprinkle border on this one here. So then I used a large layering die that came in the set, cut a cherry one out, popped it up on dimensionals, added a chipboard piece and a little ribbon bow that was in the set. And then those little border stickers, I just kind of stuck all the way around it. Added some enamel dots and thought this, and then one of the little cherries, shimmered it up with the Nuvo pen and sparkle pen. And I thought this came out super cute. And did the same on this one. Layered it up. And this one actually has 2 of the circles from the grid die. And powdered sugar and kiwi, and then the chipboard with the little cherry, and then the same border on the outside of those little felt border pieces. I just kind of layered some, cut it off, layered some, cut it off, to give it a fun little effect there, and thought these came out super cute. And so there's those, and now we have this one here. Let's see, I did all those, so I just have these two left. Let's move these guys over. And so there's these two. And so this one is an A2 size powdered sugar card base. Use the scalloped rectangles from the Stamps of Life and cut that out of the pool, the largest one out of pool. The two down out of the stitched rectangles, Stamps of Life stitched rectangles, I cut out of pattern paper in the cherry. Then the bowl here is from this set here, which is the cherry die set, and there's this bowl, and I use the intricate, and I cut out of pattern paper, the blue gingham patterned paper, and then I cut just a rib out in powdered sugar twice and stacked it to make it look like there's an edge there. I actually used a 3/4 inch and a 1 inch hole punch and a bunch of different colors of red in my stash, and just cut out circles, a circle punch, in those two sizes, and just layered them all up in there, glued them all down. Used the leaves. I used this leaf here and then this leaf here. And I didn't use that one. it was this one here. Actually, this one here and then this set here. I just laid it on some of the kiwi and cut them out and then cut them off the stem there and used them as individual leaves. And then I just cut out 4 of the cherries from that came in the kit, colored their little stems, and then layered them in to make it all look like it was a bowl of cherries. And so I thought they came out really cute and hung those to it like they're hanging off the side. I had some of this polka dotted navy ribbon in my stash from, the Stamps of Life there. And then cut out a mini tag out of the stitch tags from Stamps of Life in the pool. And then white heat embossed You're So Sweet, which that one came from, that little sentiment is from, here. Oh, this month's stamp set, the Sunday to Stamp, this one there. And then I thought that just, and glued it all down to the card base, hot glued that little bow on, and thought that came out super cute. I didn't say, but this sentiment came in the card kit, and that's stamped in strawberry. I think the cherry would have been too pink. So I just went ahead and stamped it in strawberry. And so this card here is another A2 powdered sugar card base. This cardstock here uses the largest stitched rectangle, and this was in the paper pad on the back of the polka dots there, and cut that out. And then I used the Stamps of Life stitched circle dies and cut out, I'm pretty sure it was the, oh, did I not grab those? I didn't grab them. Cut out 2 different sizes of circles out of the pattern paper that was in the paper pad. Pop those up on dimensionals. Oh, so this one's on, the mat is on dimensionals. These are all on dimensionals, the circles. And then added a chipboard piece. Stamped out the little hello in archival black ink. That is from, oh, whoops, I'll get that. From this month's stamp set, the little hello there. Added those little tiny cherries from the banana split set. Shimmered them up with Nuvo sparkle pen. Added some ribbon, just taped this on the back. And then hot glued a little pink bow that was from the kit up on the top, and thought this just came out super darling. And so that's all of them. That's the cards, and this was a super fun, super cute set. Here they are again. There's that one. There's this one. If I didn't show them properly, I wasn't even making sure I was in camera. Sorry about that. And there's those. And I think you can see them all now. There's that one. And these couple, super fun kit. And hope you guys are enjoying your card kit for this month. And until next time, happy crafting. Take care. Bye-bye.